Hello everybody, this is Shago. Welcome to pretty much the longest part in this playthrough. It's almost 17 minutes long. We're at round 8. We have no special items and I get a table to the face. It's fun. Basically we're on our own from here, and another thing is that unlike most levels where we've been going left to right, we're going right to left. Which kind of fits from the previous level where we actually entered the building from. All in all, this, for the most part of this level, it pretty much acts as a boss rush. You'll face areas with lots of routes like this, and then eventually we'll get to like the bosses in order. Well, unique bosses. We don't actually fight. We only fight like the bosses from rounds 1 through to round 5. I don't know. Maybe they planned something for the round 6 boss, but either couldn't fit it into the boss rush or couldn't be bothered to fit it in with a time limit, or it was too stupid or something. Anyway, around here I get my ass kicked by these mooks, and particularly that lead pipe. I wanted him to relinquish it by hitting the glass bottle, but that didn't happen. So I get my revenge by beating him with his own lead pipe. Now here, after the bout with these, I believe it's about 4 or 5 of these punk rock purpley colored mooks. Yeah, these mooks that try to throw you and have a Mega Man style slide. The first boss shows up again. I believe I show up an AI exploit. Basically what he does is that he goes around from one side to the other and then throws his boomerang. When he gets hit, he goes to the other side. So with timing, before he actually gives you a boot, you can actually hit him. If you have something like the baseball bat with the lead pipe, it works wonders against him. Depending on whether you have time left, you can just do this all day and like it'll go down in about 9 or 10 hits or so. I tried to see whether I could hit him twice in the same area, but nope, doesn't happen. So we proceed and we have another one of these guys who doesn't want to get hit by a baseball bat, so we'll throw him instead. And I think this is... that guy starts being a pain in the ass because I'm distracted by the other guys trying to punch me in the face, and he's over there throwing things at me. Fortunately I'm happy because of the turkey around there and stuff. Anyway, I get the other guy's lead pipe because I know if I get hit with the other lead pipe it will disappear, so I get the other one. This guy wants to have fun trying to punch me and missing, so he gets hit with a lead pipe a few times. And then I struggle to hit people with lead pipe. I believe here's one of the level 2 bosses, which is basically Wolverine over here. Unlike most other times where I face this boss, I only get hit that one time. Somehow you keep moving, you can he'll pretty much try and, what he tries to do is he'll try to come after you and then swipe at you, but if you're moving all the time, oh actually I get hit twice, I thought I only got hit once. You can actually grab him and throw him. And if you're lucky you can actually get him when you're scaring up, but sometimes though that doesn't happen, he will get cheaping at hitting on you. I wanted to see what that was. The green guy in the punk rock jacket, I believe that's the strongest of the of those guys, and I think this is the only other time we see him aside from round 4. I don't know why it's only the round 4 and round 8 where we see him. But yeah, they're the only times where you see him. And there's more of these annoying purple moves that like throw people all over the place. Again, it's best to hit stun them and then throw. Around here is the boss from round 3. I just time his attack and punch him when necessary. Punch him just as he tries to attack me. If I fail to do so, I will just grab him and throw him. Since yeah, again, it's another AI exploit where he just tries to charge in at you and try to kill you. Oh yeah, lava rinse and repeat. Hooray. So I'm not talking again. This is actually pretty boring because I'm just exploiting the AI. I mean, I could try to kill him all I want, but I would rather like to exploit my lives because I don't really want to burn continues and whatnot. So anyway, he's dead. I was hoping for a chicken. I got a chicken, which is nice. And there's the strongest of the Kung Fu guys, the ones that are wearing black. He's kind of hiding, as per usual, on the right hand side of the screen where I can't see him. I pretty much assume I kill him, but I think he comes back in a minute. Pick up a pepper just to see whether I can kill somebody with it. I managed to hit him with it. I see them as the more major threats simply because they're annoying and they jump around and they kick you and stuff. I don't see the girls with whips as threats. Because usually once they try and jump over you, they will usually try to kick you. I tried telegraphing the 4th boss, I managed to do so, but then he gets any flames in the face. And around here, I do a stupid. That is why you should not throw a fat guy, because they will flatten you and they will kill you. But yeah, I do the same exploits I do with all the other ones. This basically stops him from attacking because he's annoying when he starts attacking you with fire. Just keep jabbing him and then he'll eventually die. He is actually pretty annoying if you don't know that trick. These white chicks are, I believe, the strongest type of enemy, and there's only 3 of them in the game, and they are pretty much right here. The table tries to attack me, it fails to do so. I have full health, so I try to keep the turkey where it is. But I believe I do collect it once it finally goes off screen. And look, we have an annoying white coloured juggler, the strongest of their type of enemy. I try to keep him on screen. I try to attack him, but he keeps staying on the right hand side of the screen. And I don't want to scroll the turkey off in case I need it. And then these black Kung Fu guys show up and decide they want to kick my ass. And then he says, oh, I'm going to have a little fun, I'm going to throw things at you. So then I eventually decide to get him next whilst he's in the middle of the floor. And hopefully I think I've killed him, but nope, there he goes again. So I pick up the turkey and say, so it screen scrolls and screen scrolls, and then I might be in a bit of trouble. But I think I killed all the Kung Fu guys, so I go and kill him off, which only needed 1 punch. There's more of these Kung Fu guys before the final part of the boss rush. Oh great, all of those purple mix. Yeah, I'm not being interested. I could talk about something else, but really not really have much to talk about. Yeah. The final part of the boss rush is the Blaze clones. And because they both appear on the right hand side, just exploit the AI glitch and you should be fine. You might want to, if you're running low on time like I'm doing, you might want to get yourself killed before. Keep hitting them, but you might want to take a death since once you defeat this boss, you don't get any time. I don't think you get any time extension, which means you might potentially fight in the final boss with 10 seconds left on the clock, which isn't that good since it's technically too far of the final boss. So yeah, I'm rather rinsing and repeating stretches that I've used in the past, but I believe yeah, this is probably like the last couple of hits of these two. I'm actually losing a life. I've got a decent amount of time to do this part. Oh, you do actually get a time extension. I thought you didn't. So, the big boss, Mr. X, he says you want to go into the right hand man. Now, what you want to say is no! Because if you say yes, then you get dumped to level 6. And you don't really want that to happen. So, here we are, final boss. First phase, sort of. He puts you in with a bunch of the standard, strongest of the standard mooks. 2 of them at a time. I believe he does this either, I think he did 2 or 3 times, and then the second phase begins. You can pick up the lead pipe if you wish, but it's pretty much useless. So I just leave it off. On the one thing about the Blazes sisters, they will try to dodge your attacks, and they will try to suplex you and they'll try to jump kick you. As for the second form of the fire boss, he's going to either shoot you with his gun, or he's going to try and hit you with the butt of his gun, both of which can do some serious damage to your health meter. So if I were you, I'd have a lot of lives here, especially with playing on harder difficulties. There's also a bad ending to this game, which I'll probably show off a YouTube link showing you how to do it, because you can only do it with 2 players, and I've never actually done it before ever. So I'm going to show off a YouTube link somewhere where there's a thing with the other thing I was saying. How you get the bad ending, because like I say, you're only able to do it with 2 players, and it's not really that great anyway. It's just different music and stuff. By the way, I just beat the snot out of the boss, and then tried to swing it back at him, swing the lead pipe at him, but no, that's just decoration. So yeah, I basically told you about that boss. He tries to swing you with his gun, or he'll try and shoot you, and there's mooks. You also notice you get players left bonus. That only happens once you've beaten the game. You get 2,000 points for each extra life you have left. And I fast forwarded putting my initials in there just to make this go a little faster. I used SGO with my initials, though. Should I go? Usually, when I'm in case of initials, I tend to use AJB, which is my real life initials. So there we go. That is Streets of Rage beaten, and this is the good ending. You always get the good ending in 1-player mode, but in 2-player mode you kind of have the option of getting a bad ending. That I'll show off in a YouTube video. Well, I'm not going to show it off because I need 2 players to do it. So I'm just going to post a link to a YouTube video in the video description, so if you want to have a quick look at that, it's the video description. on YouTube, you will find a link to how you get the bad ending. Well, nothing else really to consider. I don't know why Axel gets all the glory, because obviously it was Blaze I was playing as. Personally, I don't think Axel is all that. I mean, he's just a blonde guy with muscles, and all his voice is like ah ah. He's like a freaking eagle with a throat problem or something. Anyway, I was talking through the credits and I didn't touch to make fun of everybody. I know Yojiro Karijo was the guy who did the sound for this, and he did the sound for I believe it was the Master System version of Sonic 1, and I've already done a Let's Play of that. And I used to always call him Yoji Koshoro. There, I can't even say it now. It's Yojo Korojo. That's what I used to always call it. And there we are, the end, which is obviously not the end, because this game spawned 2 sequels. One arguably one of the best games on the Genesis, Mega Drive, and one that is arguably mediocre. I'll leave it up to you to what I think is which. And so there ends an awesome game with an awesome high score. Join me for what's left of Dead or Alive 3 and my Pokemon Red Nuzlocke run. See you all later, people. Ciao!